And we're back with another video on the ds650 engine swap with the 2000 gsxr 750 motor. So far today, I've got the header on there. It just runs back to here. It's cut for now. Probably gonna run it up, and I was maybe use a stock exhaust. I don't know what size the pipe is. It's a well, not the stock, but the ds650 exhaust. It's a Pro Circuit T4 pipe. But if that don't work, I have a couple Yoshimura pipes, a short one and a longer one. Got these on. I was gonna pull the radiator out so I could get a socket and wrench up in here, but I couldn't. I had to use an Allen wrench on all of these, like eighth of a turn at a time. It took forever. Yeah, couldn't get the radiator out. You got to pull the steering stem out. And I already have these shrouds off, and I wasn't pulling the steering stem. I figured I can probably get it. If I can get it, I can get it, and I got it. So now we're gonna move on to the wiring. Just kind of get it in place, get it over the motor, figure out where everything's going, if I got to build any mounts for regulator, tip over sensor, whatever. But it's coming out of this bike, and I got stuff everywhere. It's a mess in here. I don't have enough room. But voltage regulator, computer, just all the goods. Rear tail lights and blinkers. And some of this on this bike is cut up, but not too bad. Like this, the stator wires. I gotta figure that out yet. No biggie though, it'll run without it hooked up. Just won't charge. So that'll probably be one of the last things. Yeah, got all this wiring, like stuff like the horn. I don't need that. And there's just a cobble mess, like with the lights and stuff like this, where the guy had put, I don't know if these are LEDs or what. They don't look like LED. I don't know. He just screwed it all up. I don't know if that's a resistor or what. So we're gonna get that out and take this key out somehow. A couple of screws under there. And we're going to get that on the bike, and then you'll probably see it when I come back. I'll have all the wiring on it. I have to get a fuel pump before I fire it up. I don't think I can make the one out of the bike work, because it is inside of the tank. It bolts through the bottom, and with this application I'm using the stock tank. So we're going to have to do an inline pump with a fuel pressure regulator. I'm thinking I'm going to have room back here. Mount the pump on that rail, regulator over here. Then swoop down and fish it right into their gas line. But we still got the plumbing for the cooling system to do yet, which shouldn't be too hard. Everything's over on that side of the bike. What else is there? I gotta get a few nuts and bolts. When I got this, it was all tore apart. Stuff like this. Missing one there. Missing a stud back here for the transmission. Just back here. I just plugged that off because I started the bike to make sure it ran, and it was shooting oil out of it. I gotta get the nut for the sprocket. I have the cover from the clutch, the push rod and everything. So it's coming along. I got to figure out the shifter yet. I don't think that'll be too difficult. And that's probably it until I get the wiring on this thing and start putting her back together. If you guys see anything I missed or that I'm looking over, let me know in the comments. This is my first time building one of these. So I'm just kind of winging it. Stuff like these ugly welds, which they won't break, but it's not the prettiest work in the world. I can cut that out later and actually bend a piece to go around the exhaust, and all tie in and look a hell of a lot better than that. Same with back there. Probably save that for the winter time though. So, oh, another thing, if you guys have any ideas on air filters for this, I only have 1/2 inch right here. I don't know if I could make a boot, have it come back in a filter down here. It's only the outsides that I have the clearance problem with. Yeah, it'll be tough, but hopefully we can make it work. If anything, I can put foam over it. Not ideal, but it would work. So yeah, I'll get back to it.